improvement that we did in this release of MCS have to do with the operator console. Operator console, for those who don't know, is our version of the panel to control the mosaics. You can use the operator console with touch screens, with mouse, with tablets. I have it running here on an iPad. Very comfortable interface. It allows you to choose the specific output, the monitor, change layouts, change sources, select audios to listen to. And I think Tom has a demonstration of all the new functionality. So back to
Indeed,
you,
I
Tom.
do. Here. Okay, let's move to operator console. Let's go into it. So operator console can be found in the output section, on the top of the output section. So traditionally, what we've had in operator console for quite a while is the ability to go through and select any output that I have currently running. Could be a 9-tile demo like I'm using here, 20 tiles, QC station, what have you. We'll do our demo from the 9-tile layout. Uh, Another thing you can do with this is do a layout select. So if I want to change this layout into, say, a 4-channel or a 20-channel or 14-channel, I can do it dynamically here. And yes, this does change the output of the source to that new layout. But we'll stick with this layout for now. Some of the refinements we've built into the console, you'll notice there's a new layout at the bottom of the console for those of you familiar with Operator Console. The first thing we have here is a video section, so I can be showing the live streaming video. I know you're watching this on Zoom. It might not be a perfect frame rate for you, but trust me, this is actually flowing as a nice, smooth video on my side. If I go into thumbnail view, what it'll do is now take the live video and do it every 5 frames or every 5 seconds. It'll refresh the frames. And then one of the really cool features, and one that has been asked for quite a bit, is this view, which is called the wireframe view. So assume you're in a production control environment where you want to have a control surface, say on a tablet, to be able to control your mosaics that are displayed on monitors throughout your facility. You can have this running on a tablet as MCS is displayed as a website or brought to you as a website or web page, and be able to go through and dynamically choose on the 20, on the 9-tile, in a QC station, and go and select whatever source I want to have in there. I can change the source dynamically. So if I go to the 9-tile, and right now I have our favorite Big Buck Bunny up there. If I want to go into, say, Discovery HD, I can then change that, and Discovery HD will be swapped here. So now we have Discovery HD with Bear Grylls on there. What I can do is also the same thing from this view, where I can go through and choose what I want to display in there from this view. What that wireframe does is it makes a nice portable tablet for you, and you don't have to have all that streaming video, thereby saving you some bandwidth on the stream as well. Um, so we're back to Big Buck Bunny up there. Some other pieces we can do in here that many of you will be. First thing I should show here in version 1.9 is you'll notice that Big Buck Bunny is now at the very top. That is whatever source I select in here will now be brought to the very top of the list. The same holds true for the audio channels. Right now we're listening to the English channel. If I switch to this, you'll notice that it swaps, and the now we're going to be listening to the other audio program. Same holds true for here. Right now, I've got an audio. I've got the German audio running, and you'll notice in a second the meters will update, and you will see one turn blue. That indicates the current audio channel that you're monitoring is the blue audio channel. This is traditionally something we've had in there for a little while now, but just want to go over some of the other pieces here. We now also at the bottom have moved the alarms on off button. So now we can toggle alarms across all sources on or off. Moving these buttons and spreading them out actually made it a better experience for people operating with a tablet. Just easier to hit the buttons and make sure you're hitting the right thing and when you need to hit it. We still have the ability to go through and turn on and turn off alarms based on the source that, sorry, turn that, based on what tile you want to work in. We also have the ability to still go full screen You can edit on the fly UMDs on a tile by tile basis, assuming that those UMDs are actually in that tile, are being displayed. And you can select what source you would like to go to when you go to full screen. So if you want to go to a QC full screen, for this, we could go QC with scopes. So when I go into a full screen on this tile, if I configured it correctly, we would see this tile pop up into a full screen with scopes. We'll go back. Again, any source that you have or any output that you have running currently in any of your MCMs will be displayed in Operator Console. Um, and you have the ability to go through and search and sort by what kind of labels you want. So if you only want to look at specific ones, you know the labeling groups you've been using. It gives you the ability to just sort them down and pare it down to the sources that you want to have. And yeah, that's where we're at with Operator Console.